Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor and Brook argument escalates. Ultimately, Taylor locks both of them in a storehouse room. Still, it just leads to further blame games. Taylor to defy Brook. Taylor insists she's secure in her relationship with Ridge. At the same time, Taylor can't keep letting Brook hit on her man. However, also Taylor might be suitable to move on, if Brook weren't constantly soliciting Ridge to take her back. Still, not only does Taylor have to hear to Brook's soliciting, she busted her wearing nothing but lingerie in the office. Anticipate Taylor to have some effects to say to Brook. Taylor's intention is likely to advise Brook to knock off her games. Still, what happens is that Taylor accidentally locks herself and Brook in the storehouse room. While Taylor and Brook are locked up in the storehouse room, they will have a heated debate. One would suppose they could iron out their issues this way. Still, it's teased that the argument escalates. Once they're saved, there will be another issue. Brook will charge Taylor of locking them in there on purpose. Still, Taylor will contend that it's an accident. Liam once he returns to the sanitarium. Indeed, though the Croakers have discovered Liam has an inoperable brain excrescence, it doesn't feel like he accepts the opinion in the exercise clip. Still, that could put Steffi in a really complicated moral dilemma, if Liam insists on keeping his condition a secret. We also might see what Luna does next to get how far will she go and what does it mean for Electra. Sheila could be a good influence on Luna, but she's acting more like a maid in crime than a grandmother. At some point, Cleric is going to find out about the secret Sheila has been keeping. Sheila might suppose she can move Deacon to see effects her way, but it seems a split is in their future. Liam rejects his fate. Taylor pulls a fast and dirty move on Brook. Sheila could slip up, leading to Deacon making a heartbreaking decision. Taylor to commit a drastic act. It seems that Brook is back in a dressing room, presumably getting ready for the Forrester Creations fashion show. There are a lot of notorious faces in the followership, including Spencer Pratt and Heidi Montag. Eric gushes to Ridge and Christine Justice about a little riddle and magic. Taylor rushes into Brook's dressing room and shuts the door. Brook seems fully blindsided. Also, Brook is by the door, but it seems they might both be locked in there. Over with Steffi, she gets further information from Finn. The good croaker texted Steffi with the news about Liam's inoperable brain excrescence. Once Finn gets home, Steffi will want to know all the details. Also, Steffi insists that she has to be the one to tell Liam that he's dying. Steffi does tell Liam the news. Still, he rejects the death judgment. Is this his suspicion or is he just in denial? Steffi will face a moral dilemma. When Liam woke up in the sanitarium, he didn't want anyone knowing, especially Kelly. It was one thing when everyone allowed. Liam was going to be okay. With Liam now dying, Steffi will have some tough choices to make. Will she tell Hope, who shares a child with Liam? It's only right that Beth be suitable to bond with her pater, like Kelly is. What about Bill? Although they had an explosive fight, Bill should know what's going on with his son. There's also Liam's family, Wyatt. Wyatt's not on screen presently, but still, he should be mentioned at the veritably least. How on earth does Liam anticipate Steffi and Bridget to hide the verity? Over with Sheila, she has been keeping her relationship with Luna a secret. Deacon gave his woman and claim, and she chose him. Sheila got Luna an apartment hard and is bravely letting her hang out at the eatery. Sheila doesn't feel too concerned with Cleric suddenly showing up. When Deacon learns that Sheila has been relating with Luna all this time, it could mean the end of their marriage. Steffi will unmask a fatal opinion to Liam. Brook will also end up furious over Taylor boob. Finn just transferred Steffi a truly terrible textbook communication about the mass on Liam's brain. It's inoperable, so Steffi will try to wrap her head around living in a world without Liam in it. After Finn returns to the Precipice house and explains effects a bit more, Steffi will realize how devastated Liam's going to be over his life getting sniffed out. The worst part will be all the special moments Liam will miss with his daughters. Steffi will make a vaticination about Liam's persecuted response and feel like it'll lessen the blow a bit if she's the one to deliver it. Finn will supposedly go on with Steffi's wishes, so it won't be long until she tells Liam that his condition is terminal. Liam won't want to believe that's true, but he'll find out Dr. Grace and Dr. Bridget discovered this mass on his reviews after he left the sanitarium. Despite the shock and pain of hearing Steffi's updates, Liam won't just surrender to this fatal outgrowth. It's not in Liam's nature to just sit around and stay for his own grim fate. Liam will shut down the idea that he's going to lose his life anytime soon. No matter what Liam's medical platoon says, he won't give up on ever beating this and watching Kelly grow up along with Beth. Steffi will go back into business mode for a bit as she mixes and mingles at the event. A social media influencer and content creator named Markel Washington will also be part of the fashion show excitement. Christine will be on hand to watch the models on the runway and catch up with the Forresters during her Young and the Restless crossover. Taylor will launch another fight with Brook there. This battle could take a terrible turn since it looks like the door will get jammed after Taylor flings it closed. Brook should be melee over Taylor, temporarily enmeshing them together while the fashion show's heating up. It seems Brook will be demanded out front for the big event, but she'll be stuck dealing with screaming Taylor rather. She's easily had enough, and that it's high time that she left all of this in the history. Brook, as there's heavy enterprise suggesting that she might exit Forrester Creations the moment that Nick Marone returns to this fictional city of Los Angeles. Brook has been desperately stewing for Ridge Forrester for the last several weeks now, indeed, though he's made it clear that he prefers to spend his time with Taylor Hayes. But now that Nick is coming back, there's a chance that he might move her to not only get together again, but to also leave Forrester Creations formerly and for all. After all, she's not indeed valued or admired by those running the company. I suppose they're setting up Brook's exit from Forrester Creations when Nick returns. I don't suppose Brook is leaving the show, but I suppose Nick is going to grease Brook's departure. About damn time, because they do admire her. Snared the last replication of Forrester, he turned it into Jackie M. designs for his mama. Perhaps it no way completely dissolved and he on with Brook can get it revived ever? The further I suppose about it, it's kind of intriguing how numerous times they brought this up, about the Logan's donation to Forrester Creations, yet no way really said she's a valued member. I suppose they've been telling us that the Logans will be leaving the company and maybe start a rival company with Nick. Lee tells Finn that he needs to steer clear of his son. Liam reconnects with Steffi over being Kelly parents. Keep reading and let's talk about what's coming up in the coming occasion of the CBS Cleaner pieces. Lee and Finn to meet up again. This time, Finn might warn his mama about Liam's hospitalization. Finn will also need to tell her that Liam has asked the Croakers to keep his condition a secret. Liam doesn't want anyone knowing what's going on with him, especially those he cares about. The only exception to this rule is Steffi, as she's the one who set up him and called 911 in time. While they're drooling, the content of Luna comes up. That's when the Finnegan dame tells her son to steer clear of the youthful woman. Finn will probably assure his mama that he has no intention of having a relationship with Luna. Finn hasn't forgotten, as Steffi reminds him every single day. Indeed, though Finn understands Steffi and Lee's demands, pretending Luna doesn't live wouldn't be easy. Especially since Luna is hanging out at Il Giardino all the time now. Liam is filled with remorse. Lying in a sanitarium bed, all Liam can do is suppose. All that time thinking is making Liam realize she should have made better choices. Liam wants another chance, the occasion to fix what he broke. While Finn is working at the sanitarium saving lives, Steffi will be reconnecting with Liam. Broom will talk about how lucky they're to be Kelly's parents. The two also might have some flashbacks, reminding observers of happier times. At some point, Hope will find out about Liam's condition. Despite Liam wanting it kept a secret, Hope mentioned to Deacon that her dispatches hadn't been returned. What happens when Hope learns that Liam had exigency brain surgery and didn't indeed bother to notify the mama of his child?